One of the selling points of the Vivo X70 Pro is taking amazing night photos. Today we'll be testing the phone's ability to do just that. Let's begin. Hey guys, so let's switch it into night mode and point the camera at a nice spot. I think this is a good composed scene. Let's take a photo. So 5 seconds. Oh, what was that? Wait, 7 seconds. Okay. So we just took a photo of like what, 2 seconds exposure time. This one on the other hand is 7 seconds, and let's see if we can spot a difference between the two. Do you see a difference? Right. So in this photo, which is the shorter exposure, look at these leaves right here. Whereas in the next photo, the leaves are a bit more visible and you can see a bit more detail. Again, these are very small details that only keen eyes will notice. Now let's move on to the next photo. Alright, I have a little special something for you guys, because if you go into more, you have a feature called Super Moon Mode. This one right here. So Super Moon Mode basically exaggerates the moon in the sky. It detects the moon and makes sure the moon is visible. So wow, this looks amazing to the eyes. Let's see if we can capture that with the camera. So lock. I'm just locking the tripod. All right, now just make sure the lens is nice and clean. Focus, and let's snap the photo. Right. Now what this mode does is it detects the moon and makes it a bit more visible. Many people say that this is just superimposing a stored image onto the moon. I don't know about that, but I think it looks good. Yeah, it doesn't look blown out. It doesn't look like the sun looks during the daytime. It looks clear. And are there any stars? A few stars. Maybe that's lens flare, I'm not sure. But yes, you can use astro mode and capture some beautiful astrophotography. But before that, let's take some normal night photos. Now, this looks good scene. I think this will be an easy job for the phone because plenty of light over here, as you can see. Now I want you to look at the preview. Dark leaves over here, and you can see that there's also a really dark area over here. Now if you look at the picture, it's bright. You can see detail. You can see the sharp leaves. You can see a lot of detail. Compare this to this, and there's your answer on whether night mode on the Vivo X70 Pro is worth it, because I think it really does a good job. On to the next photo. Right, it says 7 seconds. Let's go. Now look at the top of the image, the top third of the image. I'll show you 1 second. Right, so this part right here, look at this, where my finger is. It's completely blacked out, and at the bottom here, completely blacked out. But if you click on the photo, you can see everything. The leaves are visible, and so is the grass. And you can tell this is a tree. You can tell that it's in front of those trees in the background. So a lot of detail in this photo. Wonderful job. I want you to again compare this to this, and I think you'll notice quite a substantial difference. Night mode really does a good job, and those 7 seconds are definitely worth waiting for. On to the next photo. Right, so this is a really challenging scene in my opinion. Wow, 15 seconds. Yeah, the phone just said yes to what I said. Now, 15 seconds means the phone takes 15 seconds to take a photo. It determines this automatically because the darker your scene, the more time the phone needs to capture the photo and capture all that detail that you want in a night photo and what you're paying for when you buy the phone. And look at this. I want you to compare this to this. Look at this area. It's dark. It's dark. You can't see anything here. Look at this area. You can't see anything. But if you open the photo, you can see this grass, right? You can see there are leaves here. You can see all the color too. It's clear. It's not hard to spot. It's beautiful. And I think that's something that can be said about the beauty of night mode on this phone at least. On to the next photo. Right, bit of a special one here. I'm going to go to modes and turn on the special astro mode, as you can see here, and point the phone at the sky because I can see plenty of stars with my eyes. But in case I want to see more stars, sometimes the phone can extract those using astro mode. Now, I think I'll point them a little bit higher. Yeah, okay, this should do. Hmm, this spot looks more starry. All right, are you ready for this? And wait, some people came walking. Okay, and now let's take the photo. It says 53 seconds. Let's go. I'll just pause the screen recording as the photo is being taken. Right, so it's processing the photo, and now we have the photo now. Let's see how it looks. Okay, no stars at first. Zoom in a little, you can see something. But if you take this photo and you go to something called Google's Snapseed, by the way, I'm not sponsored by them or anything. This is just something I discovered you can do. If you go to edit and this setting called drama right here, it will extract the stars for you. And just look at this. Look at this for a moment. Look at what it's done. It's extracted all these stars that you couldn't see with your eyes. All from this. This is how it looked earlier, and this is how it looks now. On a phone in less than a minute. This is the kind of technology we have access to nowadays, which is quite amazing, frankly, to me. Now, on to the next photo. Right, so I'm going to switch off astro mode here. Astro mode is off. Now, the challenge in this photo is you have an extremely bright area here and a dark area here. I'm going to see how the phone deals with that and fixes the photo, so to speak. So 3 seconds. And now let's compare this. Look, it's dark over here. It's really bright over here. Let's compare this to the output. Oh. Look at this and then look at this. Right, I'm not happy with this lens flare over here. Vivo says that their phones can deal with lens flare using the Zeiss T-Star coating on their lenses, and I'm not too happy to see this. I mean, come on, Vivo. Anyway, despite the lens flare, the rest of the photo looks amazing. Obviously, look at these leaves, all sharp and crisp, and the white balance is kept well. And I think this looks very true to life, except for the brightness, because this is night mode and it's going to brighten things up. Right, so this is an astro mode shot and I'm shooting the night sky and it's designed to optimize the photo for extracting stars. Now it's going to take a while, so I'll just pause the screen recording for a moment. Right, now let's take a look at this shot. Okay, you got something, you got some stars, which is not bad. Um, Obviously, if you extract the stars, increase the sharpness, you will get more stars. I just want to try this again and see if we get a better result in the next video. But here we have the moon, so I'm going to switch it back into super moon so it exaggerates the moon's presence, and let's get the photo. Now I want to make something very clear. You can zoom into the moon on this phone. If you go to 10x, check it out. It reduces the exposure automatically. 30x, and finally, uh, the best one, 60x. That's the moon, which is amazing. And if you go back to 30x, I think 30x is the best level of zoom for the moon, in my opinion. Anyway, let's check out the photo we took. Wow, so it's exaggerated the moon. Compare this to this. And tell me what you think the difference is in the comment section below. Do you think this is Vivo artificially adding a photo of the moon here? Anyways, I think we can call it a night because I am sleep deprived. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe for more like it and give the video a like. I will see you in the next show. Meanwhile, comment down below what you think I should add to these videos and what you think I should change. See you in the next one. Until then, good night.
Let's take our time tonight, girl. Above us all the stars are watching. There's no place I'd rather be in this world.